Hello, my awesome friends. Miss Haynes here, and I have one of my favorite books to read to you. Max Found Two Sticks by Brian Pinkney. Now, Max is a little boy who just doesn't really feel like talking. You ever have one of those days where you don't feel like talking or doing anything? Well, Max does. And he finds a couple sticks, and he lets those sticks and the rhythm that he creates with them do the talking for him. So, before I read this book to you, you are going to need to find a couple sticks of your own. Now, it happens to be beautiful weather this week, so I went outside and I found myself two sticks. Now, if you don't get the chance to go outside or have a place where you can pick up a couple sticks, you can use anything in your house to create rhythm. I've got a couple spoons. You could use a couple spoons. I also have, you could use markers or you can use pencils. And you can tap on the table, which is what I'm going to be doing. You can tap on your lap, which is a little bit more silent. Or if you want to get really fun with it, you can find some sort of recycled container or Tupperware and use that to tap on. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a minute to find your sticks, and we'll meet back here. All right, boys and girls, do you have your sticks ready? Let's get started. Max Found Two Sticks by Brian Pinkney, and with permission by Simon & Schuster. It was a day when Max didn't feel like talking to anyone. He just sat on his front steps and watched the clouds gather in the sky. A strong breeze shook the tree in front of his house, and Max saw two heavy twigs fall to the ground. "What are you going to do with those sticks?" Max's grandpa asked as he washed the front windows. Not saying a word, Max tapped on his thighs. Now I'm going to use my sticks, and I'm going to show you first the rhythm, and then you can give it a try with me. Tap. Pat, tat. Pat, pat, tat. Your turn. See if you can do it with me. Pat, pat, tat. Pat, pat, tat. Putter, putter, pat, tat. Putter, putter, pat, tat. Your turn. Putter, putter, pat, tat. Putter, putter, pat, tat. His rhythm imitated the sound of the pigeons startled into flight. When Max's mother came home carrying new hats for his twin sister, she asked, "What are you doing with Grandpa's cleaning bucket, son?" Max responded by patting on the bucket. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Sticks ready? Tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tippy tip, tap, tap. Tippy tip, tap, tap. See if you can do that one. Tippy tip, tap, tap. Tippy tip, tap, tap. He created the rhythm of the light rain falling against the front windows. After a while, the clouds moved on and the sun appeared. Cindy, Sean, and Jamal showed up drinking sodas. "Hey, Max, what you doing with those hat boxes?" Again, Max didn't answer. He just played on the boxes. Dum, dum-de-dum. Dum, dum-de-dum. Try with me. Dum, dum-de-dum. Dum, dum-de-dum. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dum, dum. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dum, dum. That one's a lot of fun. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dum, dum. dee-dee-dee-dee-dum, dum. Max drummed the beat of the tom-toms in the marching band. "What are you up to with those soda bottles?" his dad asked as he brought out the garbage cans on his way to work. Max answered on the bottles. Dong, dang, dong. Dong, dang, dong. Sticks ready? Let's do it together. Dong, dang, dong. Dong, dang, dong. Ding, dong, ding. Ding, dong, ding. You try now. Ding, dong, ding. Ding, dong, ding. His music joined the chiming of the bells in the church around the corner. Soon the twins came out to show off their new hats. "Hey, Max," they asked, "what are you doing with those garbage cans?" Max hammered out a reply on the cans. Cling, clang, bang! Cling, clang, bang! You got to get a little loud with that one. Let's try it. Cling, clang, bang! Cling, clang, bang! A cling, clang, bang! One more time. Cling, clang, bang! Max pounded out the sound of the wheels thundering down the tracks under the train on which his father worked as a conductor. Suddenly, Max heard thump, dee-dee, thump, thump, dee-dee, thump. Do it with me, boys and girls. Thump, dee-dee, thump, thump, dee-dee, thump. As a marching band rounded the corner. Max watched the drummers with amazement as they passed, copying their rhythms. The last drummer saw Max. Then, with a nod and a wink, he tossed Max his spare set of sticks. "Thanks," called Max, and he didn't miss a beat. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope that you get a chance to find some sticks of your own, whether inside or outside. I hope you get the chance to discover some new sounds and create your own rhythms. You can make music with anything. Just make sure you ask your parents before you start banging on everything. See you guys next time.